All right. We are going to be training a situation right now. One of our players is up at the net. Elise is up at the net. What's she trying to do when she's up at the net? Attack, finish the point, right? Elise, can you run and grab a ball? And you're going to start us off with an overhead, feed the overhead. So she's going to feed this overhead. She wants to attack me, right? Or finish the point. Can she finish the point if it's up high like that and tough? Maybe not finish the point. Maybe she can move me out of position. Would that rush me? And then you're going to feed all of these. So every time we need one, you're going to run and grab a ball and self-feed the overhead. Yeah. And I'm going to lift it up high. Why am I trying to lob? I'm trying to push her back. So I don't want her to be in that position, right? Where she can finish the point. Does it help me with anything else? Recovery. I have more what for recovery? Oh, that's good. So I'm going to play as many as I can back. I want to try to hang around in the point. And then will she always be in an attack position if I hang around long enough? No, maybe not. If I hit it and it's not very high, if I hit it and she's playing the ball here, would this count as an overhead? No. So we want to go for overheads. I'm going to try to make her hit as many overheads as she can. And when I do it, I'm lifting the ball up over her head, high as I can, and I have lots of time, and I should be recovering every time here. Okay, do we get what we're going to train here? Great. Okay, let's go back. Dave, come on over here. Let's go Mackenzie net over there, Zara baseline over here, Erin net over there with me. And our expectation is when we don't have a ball, player at the net is going to run, get a ball quickly to get it into play and start with the overhead. Baseline player is going to, the expectation is, do our best to send a lob and only a lob every time. And then should I have to ask you about recovery? No, right? I shouldn't have to ask that. Okay. And get that ball in play. Yeah, come on. Whoops, I'm recovering the wrong way. Forgot where my line was. Erin, are you trying to get the ball out here at your impact point? Out in front? Erin, are you moving to get the ball in this position? No. How do you need to move to get there? Net players, are we trying to maintain our net position? Mackenzie, Elise, are we trying to maintain good net position? Yes. What does it look like when we hit our overhead and then get to good net position? Where is that? Show me. Show me where we recover to maintain good net position. I'd like to see that. I don't want to see us standing flat-footed on the surface like, wait. Show me good net position. Where would I recover to play a volley after I hit an overhead? Yeah, second volley position is up here. If you can get here to close, great. If you can at least get to halfway up the box, that is acceptable volley position. Okay, let's see. Baseline players, we should maintain good ready position. Again, that's not something I want to be asking about. Okay, good, better effort to get to that ball, Aaron. Elise and Mackenzie, are you recovering in to maintain your good net position? Dave, are you getting down low, under, so you can lift that ball more easily? You're aiming for where, Aaron? Net players, where are we aiming for right now for our overheads? Let's hit here. We are not getting enough overheads in play. Big target, middle of the box, right? Middle of the box. Okay, we're gonna start our game. This is the elevator style game, so we can have our most consistency with our overheads. Do you want to be beat by a high ball when you go to the net? No. So we need to be the player that gets the overhead in and then is able to retain good net position, so you can maybe finish with an easier what? Volley. Great. So if I'm Elisa's partner and I make 5 lobs and she makes 5 overheads, not counting the feed, she's going to move, I'm going to move the target over 1 racket length. Then to get to the next level, Elise has to hit further out of the middle. Once she's consistent enough with the bigger target, we're going to make the target smaller. And we're going to make it a race to see who gets closest to the doubles alley. Okay, 5 total. And it's just a race. We're going against the other teams here. The self-fed overhead does not count, but we're racing the other teams. So if you are slow getting a ball, you are losing the race. Net players, if you stay here at the service line, does this count as hitting your shot and getting it back into good net position so that you could finish? No, right? I don't hear a response when I'm asking a question, which makes me think I'm talking to myself, right? If I hit my overhead and I want to maintain good net position so I could finish the point against Elise, I need to get into that good volley position, right? Okay, baseline players, if you aren't hitting and recovering, should we count those? I don't think so. I don't think we should count them. All right, count your scores out loud so I can hear, please. I want to hear how everybody's doing. All right, and we can start. 1. Still at 1, run and get a ball. Elise, I don't see you recovering in. Are you recovering in? Aaron, run and get a ball. 2. 3. Run and get a ball. You're aiming for middle of the box, Aaron, right? Mackenzie, middle of the box. You gotta get it higher over the net. Don't get tripped up by the net. Aaron, are you keeping the ball out at a good impact point in front of you? Elise, are you recovering in? I don't see you recovering in. We're at 4. Aaron, you're not getting it close to the middle. How am I supposed to keep getting them back if you don't hit the middle? 5. Oh, come on. Let's avoid the net. Mackenzie, are you getting in fast enough after your overhead or feed to good volley position? Aaron, where's the target? It's over here. You can't hit over here anymore. Can you stabilize yourself, meet out in front, and hit so strings point to target? Yeah. Is it out in front of you, Aaron? Mackenzie, do your best to play it as an overhead. Mackenzie, should we be letting the ball drop here or playing it up high above the head? Aaron, are you hitting too much downwards? Okay, 3. 4. Mackenzie, are you recovering back in fast enough? Target's over here, Aaron. Point those strings right through the middle of the court. 5. Come on, look where I am. Don't hit me in the head, man. 1. 2. No, not 2. Zara, are you getting it high enough for Mackenzie to be able to hit the overhead? 2. Okay, quick pause here. Quick pause. Quick pause. All right. So I want to see, like Dave and Elise are moving along really well. Zara, Mackenzie, and Aaron and I need to be coming along a little quicker. We're just not getting enough overheads in the court, right? For us, I need to see, right? I want to see for everybody. This is our impact point right here, out in front of the head, arm across the body. If I meet like this, are my strings going to point to my target? Am I talking to myself? What's going on? I don't hear anything. No. If I meet out here, am I able to swing shoulder, upper arm, and point the strings to my target? If my target is smaller because I want to hit away from my opponent, can I twist here, use my pronation, and point the strings out to my target? Yeah. If the ball is getting behind me, what can I do to keep it in front of me? Move backwards. How do I move back to keep it in front of me? What's the best way? Cross over, right? Keep it in front of me. When I do that, should my shoulders open up, or do I have to keep my arm across? Arm across. Okay. For lobbers, I want to make sure that we get underneath the ball and make enough lift. Strings lifting up high long enough and stable. If you don't have your body underneath the ball and lifting, it won't be stable, and we may not keep the strings pointing up to get it up over our partner's head. Let's continue. We're at 3. Aaron, go ahead. Get started. Aaron, the target's way over here, man. If you don't point the strings over here at the contact, we're not going to get any points. Yeah. 1. 2. 4. Aaron, the target's still over here. You aren't pointing the strings at the target, man. Are you? I want to see that you're doing it. Aaron, are you pointing the strings at the target or just swinging your arm? Can you point the strings at the target, please? Elise is, I think, getting back as fast as she can there. Dave, I want to see that recover. That's good. 5. Dave, I didn't see you recover. The recovery marker is way over there. Have you not been recovering? Yeah, you do. So I don't think you guys are that far. Dave hasn't been recovering. So let's adjust our marker back a little bit because Dave hasn't been recovering. Aaron, get in there. Aaron, how do we avoid hitting it in the net? Do we hit upwards? Yeah, instead of downwards. Mackenzie, are you getting into good volley position? Mackenzie, are you recovering into good volley position? It doesn't look like it from here. Aaron, the target's over here. Can you point your strings through the target, please? Yeah, 3. Did you keep it in front of you? Aaron, is this our impact point or is this? Okay. Over there. As we advance in this drill, we have to be able to change the direction and move our baseline partner further away from the middle. That's my fault for not getting the ball high enough. Okay, 5. Half an alley. Okay, Dave and Elise, just switch roles. And Dave, can you reset the marker? Zara and Mackenzie, switch roles, please. Go, do it quick, do it quick, do it quick, 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 quick. Yeah, Aaron, you're staying here because we're barely getting it in the zone here. Okay, can you move the cart just a little more to the side so you don't bump into it? Thank you. 1. Oh. Only going to count as a forehand side overhead, Dave. 1. Run and get it. 2. Mackenzie, are you getting it high enough for Zara to hit an overhead? Let's get underneath. I don't see her hitting the overheads yet. Come on, target's over here, Aaron. Aaron, are you maintaining this or are you turning across your body? Looking like a little twist there. Okay, our target's over here. Aaron, are you moving, maintaining this? Mackenzie, are you getting it high enough? I don't see Zara hitting overheads. Mackenzie, point your strings up more. Your strings are pointed forward. That's not giving you enough height. I want them to point up at the contact, please. Come on, out of the middle, out of the middle. Wait, is this the impact point you're looking for? Why are you letting it drop? Target's over here. Thanks, I appreciate the heads. 2. Mackenzie, point those strings up. I want to see Zara getting more reps up there. I want to see you make her hit that high ball instead of the volley and take her out of the finish position. Get it out of the middle. Come on, out of the middle. Higher, Mackenzie. Put that ball way up. Mackenzie, I want it way up there, up at the trees. Good, Aaron. Look at that. I can't even get to that ball when you pull me that far wide. That's great. 4. Oh. Yeah. I think that was 5 on that one. Sorry, my bad. I didn't get stable enough there. Yeah, grab one. Okay, let's do what we can, Aaron. Aaron, could we move this way and keep the ball on the forehand side? Zara, are you getting it to the middle of the box with the south feed so Mackenzie can hit the overhead, hit the lob? Middle of the box, yeah. Mackenzie, I want to see the strings point up and lift from the bottom. I don't want to see the strings roll up the back. I want to lift, point them at the sky and get your maximum height. Touch a cloud with your lob. Aaron, are you using your fastest steps to get back to that one? That's good. Oh, it looks like Dave and Elise are on the precipice of victory here. Yes, yes, Aaron, good. Oh no, Aaron, stay up here. Instead of taking it back further, keep it out front. Shorter swing, yeah. 5, okay, time. All right, pause, let's bring it in. Run, 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 bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, don't worry about the lines, just run over here, quick. Yeah, you're already here, easiest for you. Great. Okay, Elise, what allowed you to hit the target with your overhead and then also get the lob the most?
Overhead, moving back.
Moving back, that let you get the impact point up. Okay, he hit it high, so it was more work to position using your footwork to keep a good impact point. Is that what you're saying? Great. Dave, how about for you? What let you hit the most overheads into our target area that got more difficult? And how about getting lots of lobs, or at least to get to make you move out to hit to play the lobs?
For the overheads, probably the pronation, and then for the lobs, just continental grip and then hit it up.
Okay, the pronation allowed you to change the direction by changing the angle of the strings?
Yeah.
Great. And then the continental grip lets you lift the ball and give at least the most high lobs, right?
Yeah.
Terrific. Are you going to do that to her next time she comes to the net?
For a lob, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well done. All right, let's get all the balls up, please. Maybe. I think we probably could.